Welcome back to the channel, guys. So we have a fun experiment lined up today. So we're going to take a David Gilmour solo, particularly the solo from Another Brick in the Wall, split it into multiple parts and change the guitar for every part or verse to see which guitar gives the best David Gilmour vibe. I'll talk about the logic, if at all there's any in this process. But if you want to just listen to the sound samples, there are chapters below. But if you want to listen to why these particular guitars and about the tone, continue watching on. And we do these weird tone videos every week. So if you're interested in this type of videos, please express your support by hitting that subscribe button. Now, before we get into the choice of guitars, I need to talk about where this thought process comes from. David Gilmour, his solos, his guitars, his gear is definitely an obsession for many guitarists, including me. And especially in the studios, Gilmour is famous for trying out multiple guitars, multiple pedals, etc. So I've been following that and trying, quite a few of his gear out, and you can see that in the channel. There are multiple David Gilmour videos. This particular solo was actually played on a guitar similar to this, a Gibson Les Paul with a P90 pickup. And David Gilmour's guitar weirdly had gold all over, including the neck. So that's the guitar which was used, and that's the reason we are using this particular guitar as one of the guitars that we're going to try out. We are going to try out the Strat, and this Strat is just a standard US Strat, but this has the EMG DG20, which is a David Gilmour pickup set. So this is supposed to get you as close as possible to Gilmour. So let's find out. We are using the Gibson Les Paul standard. Why are we using this guitar? The experience has been a lot of David Gilmour solos actually sound better on a Les Paul. So let's give it a shot. And last but not the least, we're going to use this humble Squier Telecaster. I recently changed the pickup and the switch. It has a 5-way switch. Why am I using this guitar? The reason is, check out the video. I'm leaving a link up there. It feels super comfortable to play Gilmour solos on this because it has a 5-way switch, which I upgraded. And the middle position anyways in a Telecaster gives you these two pickups together, which is what the Gilmour's Black Strat is supposed to do. So on this position, David Gilmour's Strat, his wiring is such that both these pickups are active. So that's the reason I want to try out the Squier. And anyways, I have a weird wiring which I have done myself, so it gives me series, parallel, out of phase, and both the pickups individually and together. So these are the guitars that we're gonna shoot out with. Now for the tone. I'm using a tone which sounds good to me, and I'm planning to do a tone video on that particular tone, which is generic. It sounds good, so it's nothing to do with this particular song. But the original tone is the weirdest guitar tone ever, in my opinion. And I have tried to replicate it with halfway there kind of a result. The original guitars were actually recorded directly into the console with a compressor in the front, if I'm right, and then routing that signal onto a Mesa amp. So that's how the original solo was recorded. So we are not going to do any of those things. This was just, little bit of a trivia as to what the original tone was and how was it recorded. We are using a generic tone. So let's plug the guitars in and see how it sounds. And thank you so much if you have watched this far. Thank you for your support. And do let us know in the comment which guitar sounds actually more Gilmourish, if you can. And appreciate all your inputs. Thank you.